Risk is different for different people. So back then, I figured, look, if this thing doesn't work, Bitcoin goes to zero, I would find another job very quickly. I can always find another job, and the chance of Bitcoin going to zero is zero. Bitcoin is not like Bitcoin is a technology that's evolving.
Hey guys, welcome back to Library of Wealth. Today we have Binance CEO CZ giving us an update on the crypto market, as well as what we can expect in 2023 with Bitcoin and Binance after the recent FUD with the FTX collapse. In a Fireside chat at Davos 2023, CZ addresses why he went all in on Bitcoin and how that changed the face of the crypto industry. CZ still expects a bull market in 2023 after crypto has been in a bear market for over a year now on the heels of the 2022 collapse. Since Bitcoin's fall from its all-time high of nearly $69,000, we've just now started to see a rally over the past week. As of the recording of this video, Bitcoin is sitting just below $21,000. Yesterday, in a January 19th Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, crypto lender Genesis is the latest to fall, in succession to FTX, Celsius, and Voyager. The crypto media outlet CoinDesk is also reportedly being weighed and will inevitably cause a market shakeup. As the mismanagement of capital caused large crypto protocols and businesses to collapse, affecting millions of investors and rocking market confidence, CZ predicts that Binance will remain the industry leader. Let's check out this interview with Binance CEO CZ as he gives his take on the recent collapse and what we can expect with Bitcoin, the crypto market, and Binance in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
You know, all of us have had our crypto aha moment. So could you share with the world what your crypto aha moment is? What got you into this space?
Yeah, so I think my aha moment is probably gonna be December 2013 in Las Vegas. There was a Bitcoin conference, maybe with like 100-something people, a very small conference. So I come to learn about Bitcoin in mid 2013. So, and I've been reading about the white paper, downloaded the wallet, playing with it. There's much less material back then than there is now. I understood the technology, and I think, well, it might work, but we need a community behind it. So that's why I went to a conference in December 2013. And at the time, the news headlines were all Silk Road, drug lords using Bitcoin, etc. But when you enter the conference, Vitalik was there, Matt Rozek was there. It was a bunch of geeks, a bunch of kids, the programmers, the developers, and the bunch of really, really nice people. And then after that conference, I said, if this is a community that's behind it, I can do it. So that's why after that conference, I quit my job, started looking for a new job in the crypto industry, the Bitcoin industry back then. And then I sold my apartment and converted that into Bitcoin. Risk is different for different people. So back then, I figured, look, if this thing doesn't work, Bitcoin goes to zero, I would find another job very quickly. I can always find another job, and the chance of Bitcoin going to zero is zero. Bitcoin is not like Bitcoin is a technology that's evolving. So we've seen that with the internet. There can be ups and downs with the companies performing well, not well, but the internet itself is growing. So technologies don't go away. Big technologies like Bitcoin, internet, the concept in our heads. If we shut down Bitcoin, if we shut down internet today, there will be internet too, because we know how to do it now.
Either convinced or curious or skeptical, if you were to give them just one insight into why they should stick the long game, stick around with the industry, especially given the recent torsion, what would your single message be, especially to an audience as largely not crypto native?
I think the simplest thing is, this is just a new technology for money, right? And the technology doesn't go away. So if we backtrack a bit, if we think about the internet, the internet was just a new technology for transferring information. That's all it is. It's just TCP/IP packets over the wire or over the air. And with that simple technology, we built this entire ecosystem out of it. There's social media, there's search, there's e-commerce, there's many things. We can't even really imagine the world without internet now. But that just comes from the technology to transfer information. And blockchain is a new technology to transfer value. So if internet deals with information, now we're dealing with money. This new technology is going to have much bigger impact than that technology that deals with money or with information. So I think the impact is going to be quite big. And it's actually because the impact is so big, we actually need to proceed slowly and carefully and steadily so that we don't cause big disruptions. We can have small iterations, but big disruptions are bad.
CZ believes that the focus moving forward should most definitely be on trust as investors struggle with fear in the market. One of the most influential financial mentors CZ was introduced to was none other than billionaire investor Ray Dalio. His principles for success helped shape the Binance CEO strategy while running a multi-billion-dollar crypto exchange. CZ says this was foundational in implementing the structure of how he runs Binance today.
So I had the privilege and the honor to meet with Ray Dalio maybe about 8 months ago. And I've met him over like 4 or 5 times over the last 8-9 months. And when I first met him, before I first met him, I read his books about principles. But I was trying to write down my own principles. It was super difficult. It was very, very difficult to generalize your principles so that they handle special cases, etc. But after I met him, he gave me a tip that made me able to write them down. So that 2-pager that I had before I met him became a 20-pager. He was actually my inspiration and kind of coach helping me to write down my principles. So I think, look, all the hype goes away. When the tide recedes, all the hype goes away. It's the fundamentals that matter. So all this talk, all this, everything else doesn't matter. So I think that's what it is really. So I think we got to continue to build products people use, keep everything safe, be very reliable, and work closely with regulators. So I think, education is super important. Binance is doing a lot of it. You guys are doing quite a lot of it. We should continue to do that as an industry. We should educate normal users about risks, how to manage their risks, etc. We should be educating or working collaboratively with regulators all around the world. And then trust is built over time. Well, there's actually 3 parts to building trust. We're in an industry where we can use some of the technologies that are trustless. So we can be more transparent, proof of reserves, Merkle trees, Zcash, snarks, etc. So we can use those. Those are technology driven. The second part is to be more transparent. Be more transparent with our community, with our users, with regulators. And then the third part, which really just takes time, trust is built over time. If we can consistently demonstrate we're reliable, we're consistent, we do what we say, we will earn our users' trust over time. So I think we've done that for the last 5.5 years, and we'll continue to do that hopefully for the next 500 years. I think the simplest thing I would say is don't focus on the money, focus on the users. So there's many different ways to say that. In our industry, we're so close. We're in a money industry. We're so close to the money. You can issue a coin. You can have large supply. You can sell them. Then suddenly you're a multi-millionaire. You can even be a billionaire. But so many people get distracted by that, and that's all they focus on. Instead, then we should be focusing on product and users. Make sure you build a product that people use, and people use consistently. If you can do that, the realization of the value or the monetization of it you can always do it.
While Binance CEO CZ admits that 2022 was a very difficult year for Binance and the crypto industry at large, it's still yet to recover from the implications of the 2022 bear market and the crash of Celsius, Voyager, FTX, and now Genesis. According to CZ, these developments intensified strict scrutiny of the space by policymakers, media, and the public. With the bull market on the horizon, CZ still believes that all-time highs will be achieved during or after 2023, but one thing we know is that sudden collapses can change the direction of any market. What do you think about this interview with Binance CEO CZ and where Bitcoin and the crypto market is headed this year? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.